Pretty good. Let's put it up here. Let's try to put it up here. Let me make sure my candles are all up here. These are the candles I use in my intro. I've been using these for years, the same ones. So I introduce you to the yellow, the red, the green, the brown, and the blue. So I've been using these for years, and also the blue. This blue right here. I've been using this since 2019. Um, my first channel had almost 1,000, like almost 1,000 subscribers. Okay. I'm sorry, almost 10,000 subscribers. That's what I meant. I also have pictures and videos that I used to post back then. I should put them up as throwbacks, but I also have like screenshots of people's in the comment section and how they loved my videos and said they were accurate. And they had like up, I think my highest was 54,000 views on one video. And that was the first channel before 2020. Okay. Because I started doing tarot 2018. And in 2020 is when things started, like the platform started doing all kinds of weird things to the channels if you talked about the certain thing that was going on in the political realm. So the channel dwindled, and then I just got rid of that first channel, and I started this one about 4 or 5 years ago. And for some reason, they just don't want it to reach 1,000. And that's money I lost for almost 5 years. This platform literally has blocked me from moving forward in getting money for my channel, for my videos. For some reason, someone has found it their mission to stop it at 800 and something, which only three of them are people like me and my son and my daughter. We're the only ones that we know that are actively looking at my videos. So I don't know who the other 800 something people are, but they don't really view the channel as a bunch of bots or a bunch of stalkers. I don't know who they are, but they've made it their mission that for going on 5 years, that I don't make any money off of my channel, and they make sure I don't reach 1,000, just so. Um, and they fluctuate. They keep removing people, putting them on, and only like once in a while you'll see it fluctuate in the 800s, but it'll stay that way. So it's kind of like I'm making videos, hoping that my channel would be one day they would just take their witchcraft off my, whatever. Anything evil is witchcraft to me. If you're doing evil, you're witchcraft. So so I call it witchcraft if you're doing evil. So whoever's stopping my channel from being seen, and because I resonate with a lot of people. My readings are accurate. So for me to not get any views or not even go past eight, not even get to a 900 in 4 to 5 years tells me that somebody is intentionally stopping the channel from moving forward. And you can see, go back in time, they played around with the channel to make it look like it was moving, that nobody really wanted to really watch me. It's just they do that on purpose to make it look like if you complain, well, see here, 5,000 people watched it, 5,000 people, 10,000. No, it's just them playing with the channel. They make it go high so that when you do complain years later, they act like, oh, people just wasn't interested. But why would I get 10,000 views and less than 1,000 subscribers? That's how you know someone's playing with your channel. Okay, anyway, let's go ahead with Aries. And speaking of Aries, my sign is Aries, and I'm just telling you a little bit about what's going on with this Aries. Um, okay. All right. Oh, message. Message at the bottom. Message or message coming in. Two of Cups. All right. Message coming in for Aries. Two of Cups. A love interest. Love. You're getting the message that there's love coming in, or somebody wants to message you and tell you that they love you, or you're getting a message of love. Oh my gosh. What is it I'm talking about? A message of love. And there's the lovers. Lovers. Goodness gracious. Wow. And she is so, she feels so lifted up and so high and so satisfied. It's kind of like it's like the ultimate satisfaction. You've been needing this from a real love partner. Okay, somebody that really wants to be with you, that really gets you, that really wants to satisfy you. Look at her. She's so excited, and he's carrying her, making sure, and he's like observing that she feels good or is in ecstasy. Okay. Yeah. So there's celebration here. Okay. I'm not sure. Hopefully this is celebration, like they, celebration of your union. Okay. But if this is not, it could be that someone is, let me see. Hold up. What is that there? Okay. Okay. It could be that this is a celebration, or someone trying to manifest you in. Okay. It could be, let's not let's not say the worst, but we always know that there's always trickster energies and always manipulation to get you to be with someone. But this is talking about Two of Cups, love and celebration. Celebrating your love could be the somebody wanting to, okay, someone you love is wanting to let you know that they want to make you happy. Okay, celebration makes you happy. This person wants to celebrate you, maybe a surprise party, Aries. Maybe this is a surprise. No, maybe it's for someone. Maybe for a couple. For a couple, it might be a party, a surprise party. Not a surprise party, but like a an engagement party, something like that. Okay. Somebody wants to tell you how they feel, or this person will tell you how they feel. We have two dolphins, and they're both in the water. Oh my goodness, it's nothing but fire energy. He's got red on. Yeah, what's so crazy is that I have a character that actually has a red um on his ponytail, and and it's just odd that this this person has red on his hair ponytail. It's almost like a knight with ponytail, right? But wow. Okay. So, oh man, this person. Okay, okay. If we don't know who this lover is yet, but I'm just going to just go with what I'm seeing first. Okay, so you two think about each other. They're hoping you're thinking about them, and the love making. I think you're getting a message telepathically. Could be telepathically. You see there. And like I said, don't worry about my nails. If you're looking for aesthetics, let me mention that. If you're looking for aesthetics to look good, my nails, they broke off. They're acrylic, but they're healing right now because it hurts. It's split and right there, and it hurts. So I can't put anything on top until it heals. And all of these came off, but I didn't have time to do my nails today because I had an emergency message that I wanted to put out earlier. So I should be putting up a couple of videos today. Um, I had a download and I was trying to figure out. Let me see. I wanted to know if it was if the download was real or not. So I pulled out the cards, and the download is saying that it's possible. Okay. Remember, these are just entertainment purposes. Okay. So yeah. So all my readings, just take them as entertainment purposes only, because if you take it serious and it doesn't happen to you, that's not my fault, because I just told you it's for entertainment. I'm supposed to just tell you that, okay? So if you're taking anything too serious and then you're getting all sick and bothered about it, that have nothing to do with that at all. Just get off the video and calm down. That's all I got for you to say. So okay, Three of Cups. So it's a celebration, but it also could be that you have a third party. All right. There's it could be a third party somewhere, because we have a lot of cups. Okay. We have two cups telepathically. This person is like, hey, I want you. I want to be with you. This is supposed to represent love. Okay. The Two of Cups is supposed to represent a partnership. Two people that are thinking about each other, and they can read each other's mind telepathically, because these two have made love that's very passionate. So they've been around each other long enough, whether they've been apart together, but they know each other well enough to feel the other one calling them in telepathically. So, or if it's a dream, because we had the Eight of Wands, it's either this person is going to communicate with you and tell you exactly how they feel, Aries, or you are going to tell them how you feel. You both may be feeling the same way, because you have both people um, like they're thinking the same. Okay, they feel the same way, and they're imagining being intimate with each other at the same time as they're talking. They're imagining and remembering the times they were intimate. Okay, these two know each other physically. But there's a third party. There's somebody else. I've just seen that there's somebody else involved. One of you is involved with another person. There's somebody else that's getting a cup, meaning an offer. Ooh, okay, okay. Somebody else is getting the offer too. Somebody else is enjoying your person. Your person is enjoying someone else, or attached to someone else that they are committed to emotionally. Okay, Five of Swords, you're going to have to let this go. This is a battle you're not going to win. Okay, no matter how many times this person tells you they like you, Queen of Wands, right? You're attractive. They tell you how beautiful you are. They like how you talk. You're sexy. This is what happens when this person gets with you, right? They tell you that you're attractive, you're sexy, you're handsome, you're pretty, whatever it is, right? Yeah. This is what they tell you to get with you intimately, but this is what you're used to. You're used to being the sweet nothings, but there's nothing you can do if this person also is married, or it could be somebody that told you they were getting a divorce, or a divorcee or divorcee. Somebody here with the Queen of Wands energy, it could be that this person wishes their person was you. Okay, because I see it on the Lovers card. Okay. They're wishing the person they were with, the third party, was you. That's what I'm getting here. Okay, this is a battle you're not going to win, because they're going to stay with the other person and still wishing. You guys are talking telepathically. You're not making love. Okay, you're this is a message of reminiscing. Okay, and if you do make love to this person, they're going back to whoever they're with. Okay, they're just telling you sweet nothings. This person is attracted to you. They are attracted to you. They like making love to you, but there's a third party here. Oh my goodness. What did I say? Sneaky, thief, liar, deceptive, low life. All right. So this person is sneaky. Okay. They want You're working on yourself. You're working on your money, your pentacles. This person is not going to help you with that. It says no. Whatever's going on here, there's somebody wanting to take what you have, or somebody's gossiping, or somebody, or somebody. This is a, okay, setup energy. Okay. They want to tarnish your reputation so you lose everything you worked for. Okay, that's it. All right. So there's a third party involved here. Why did the third party come up? Why didn't they just tell us the Three of Swords, right? This third party is celebrating. It's gossip. I'm seeing gossip. I'm seeing witchcraft. I'm seeing spell work where someone it wants you to. So this person's, you're either going to communicate with them or they communicate with you. And you're probably going to try to set up a time to see each other, right? But there's somebody else there. But there's something sneaky about it. There's something sneaky here. I'm telling you, this is snake behavior. This person may be setting you up so that their person can catch them with you, so that they can spread rumors and lies and act like they're going to fight you, battle. Okay, they want you to fight the person that they're with. Oh, this person is trying to set you up to fight their partner, because they don't plan on leaving their partner, but they're trying to set it up where they leave, that you leave them alone. Okay, they don't want to be decent enough to say, you know what, I don't want you, you don't want me, I don't want you anymore. They're not trying to be, you're thinking that you and this person are connected, but what you don't know is that this is some sneaky behavior. They're trying to get you caught up in the fight. They're trying to get you to fight their partner. They're trying to get their partner to fight you. Okay. Or they want to be seen, um they want their partner to see them with you, and then they tell their partner you're the one, like, trying to get them to sneak with you, and sneaky links. And this is a snake. This is somebody that wants to spread rumor to ruin your reputation about this love affair or whatever, this love thing. Yeah, sneaky. And Seven of Pentacles. It's almost kind of like this person will do this and not feel any remorse, because they're like, well, you reap what you sow. You shouldn't be with somebody that has somebody. You shouldn't be with somebody that's with someone. And it could be that there's a bunch of people that are setting it up. It could be that if your partner's not, if the partner person that you're wanting to see after so long, if they're not the one that set it up, then it's somebody else is behind the scenes watching you guys, watching both of you, and then they're going to sneak and tell the third party. So if they know that person's in a relationship, if these people don't like you and they see you with someone, they're going to watch you, and then they're going to follow the person that is dating you. They're going to follow them to their home, probably when they're in your. Let's say the person comes and visits you. All they're going to do is put a tracker on that person's vehicle. They're going to sneak and walk. They're going to act like they're walking down the street, or going to their vehicle, or going past there, and they're going to put it on the person's, on the tracker on the person's car, so they can know where they live. These people don't like you, so what they're going to do is put a tracker on that person's car, and then when that person goes home, they're going to follow them. Different cars. There are different people. This is more than three people. There are different people are going to follow that person home. They're going to find out where that person's address is at, and they're going to find out who they're living with, and then they're going to subtly act like they dropped information in the ear of this person's other person, because this person may be seeing you because they're not getting along. They're not satisfied in their relationship. There's a lot of people that say this. Oh, we're separated. Oh, they just don't want me. Oh, we sleep in separate rooms. Oh, this and this. Oh, we're not, they don't love me. They don't do this to me. They don't do that with me. It's like, okay, come on. So we got a lot of situations here where you may have these three people or these cackling hens, okay, or it could be is mostly I'm getting mostly female energies, okay, because they're going to the only way this person's could be that this causes a divorce, or they want to make it look like this person really is going to get a divorce because their person is cheating, but they needed this to be set up. They needed you to see that to they needed to show evidence that this person came to your place. So they do have evidence if that person is does have a partner, and they're lying to you, or they're lying to themselves that they're not happy but they're still with someone. But you and this person have fallen in love way before their new person or whoever they're with, but you stayed in contact because you're in love. But that's what it says. You're in love with this person. You guys think telepathically about each other. If your person is not, if the person that you're seeing that is obviously attached somewhere, whether they're married, whether they're dating someone new, something, they have a third party. It could just be a girlfriend, a fiance, or a wife. It could be anything here, or a husband. Your person could be seeing another, the same sex too. You have no idea what your partner is doing. Okay, you just know that you two have been intimate for a while. So they're coming to see you. Okay, and if this person is still married, there with this card coming out, that the Queen of Wands, there may be a possible divorce only if the setup works out in their favor, because they're trying to get some money as well. They want to tarnish your reputation, but also get money for this situation. Okay, and then spread rumors. Oh damn, they have it all down packed. They got this down packed. So these people are watching whoever you're dating because they don't want you to have love. Okay, they're in your business, mind your business. People that you don't even know, don't care about, people that you're not even minding their business, and they could be sleeping with other people's husbands and wives. But they don't. You have to have moral standard. They need you to have a moral standard. You are the one they're watching because they want to set you up. But these same people are going to strip clubs, sleeping with other people's husbands or wives, bisexual, and hiding it on the down low. These people are doing orgies. They're doing all kinds of things. Some of these people are even cults. Okay. These people are doing some, and drugs and alcohol included. But for you, they don't like you. So they need you to live the moral high ground, you, because they don't like you. But they can do whatever they want. You're not going to do that to them because you don't care. You don't even know their business. But they make it their mission to make it their business, to make sure they tear your anything you got going down so that they can humiliate you. It's a humiliation ritual that they're doing because it's three dumb witches, okay? Three dumb bitches. So anyway, this irks my nerves, okay? All right, because this is the Aries energy. This is Aries. This is happening to Aries. So I'm Aries, and I've Aries. I know Aries people, and you know what? We don't play. We take lead in relationships, but we're not going to. But see, I'm an Aries that I will divorce somebody that's treating me a certain way. But there's a lot of male Aries that don't divorce or separate when they need to. For some reason, they feel like they will lose their leadership role, but they also cheat. Why? I don't know. Why? I don't know. They would rather cheat than leave their relationship because they don't want to leave that leadership role for some reason. I don't understand it. But or Aries would just rather not be in a relationship at all. But when it comes to it's like Aries can go years with celibacy. It's all or nothing. Usually with Aries, it's all or nothing. But when you talk about the feminine Aries, it's it's a woman scorned, and we're done, and then we're moving on to the next person because the next person could be better. We think like that, but for some reason, the males, they, when they're scorned, they just continue to hold on and build into it and just cheat and just sleep with other people. I don't get it. I could never. Um, but I could never just like stay in a loveless relationship, knowing that I could just be by myself and celibate, and then when I'm ready to date again, just date again. But I won't. I don't want to hold on to a ball and chain while I'm trying to. How do you heal when you're living with the problem? It makes no sense. That's why I don't understand some of these people. That's why it's not good to even get back with this Aries. This Aries situation. It's not good to get back to whoever this is with Aries. Aries, if you're going back to your ex and they have this type of issue going on, just leave them. Leave. And if vice versa, if it's cross watcher, just leave. This is sneaky behavior. This is a bunch of people that want to see your work, you torn down. Okay, everything you worked for, they want to see it torn down because they want to slander your name, humiliate you, and accuse you of something, a home wrecker, pretty much. They want to accuse you of being a home wrecker. But most of the time, they don't accuse men of that. So this sounds like they're attacking a female. This sounds like women attacking a female. This doesn't sound like what men do to each other. This reading is definitely feminine energy attacking another feminine energy. There's no way around it. And it could be males. It could be gay men attacking a feminine energy. Okay, don't put it past them. They will, because they might want the man that you're sleeping with. They might want that man that you're sleeping with, even if he has a wife. You may be in competition here. I don't know, but there's something going on here. But there are some people they want to celebrate your downfall. Okay, and they're being very sneaky. But the thing is that somebody wants to sneak and come and see you. This is why. What is all this? If they love you, they're attracted to you. Why are you sneaking around? This battle is done. Just let it go. Let it go. These cackling hens and stuff, let them go. They're gonna get their karma for trying to set up something anyway. They think, oh, this is a joke and it's funny, it's cute. Anyway, I'm not talking against anybody. Anybody can get it over here. If you're doing something shady, you can get it. It don't matter what your sexuality is. You're a human being by the end of the day. If you're being corrupt and shady, I'm gonna say something about it. Okay. Clarify the thief card. Yeah, this is somebody that's getting paid. I just saw the Six of Pentacles. This is somebody who's getting paid. Wow. Somebody's getting paid to snake you. Sneaky. Six of Wands. All right, you're going to get a victory if you let this go. But they're hoping to get a victory in slandering your name. And this thing is that it could be that you're the person that you're with the wand up forward. This person may have wanted to see you, but what's keeping them from seeing you is their sneaky behavior to try to keep their wife or husband from knowing that they're seeing someone else sneaking around with you. Okay. This is somebody that you have gotten really close to intimately. I mean, this is how close you've gotten. Okay. It's kind of like you're soulmates, but this person ended up being with somebody else after being with you. So if you met this person when they were single or separated from another person, they went back after using your energy. They went back to the other person after after making you feel good with them. They thought they got you hooked. So they got you hooked sexually. Then they told you were beautiful, attractive, but then went back to a third party. Now you're all hooked and you're in your feelings. You've already attached to this person and you can feel them telepathically. This person may have wanted to come to you, but there's no victory. Their victory is not the one that is being shown here. Is the victory that these people wanted. But this Knight of Wands, Six of Wands, could be that you get a victory in the Five of Swords energy, letting it go. Okay, you don't want to deal with this anymore. It's like a battle. You're done fighting. Okay, all right. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you're getting the victory. It's a battle. It's not worth fighting. So if you was it's kind of like setup energy, but also you have to realize it's up to you if that setup is going to happen. You have to listen to your discernment. Okay, you have to listen to yourself on. Okay, yes, you're attractive. Yes, you are into that person. Yes, they told you all kinds of lies. Oh, this person's not like this, or they won't do me like that, and um, then leave. But since they want, you got your answer. This battle is not worth fighting to try to get them to leave that relationship. Don't fight it. Let it go. Get your victory elsewhere. Your victory is coming through Wheel of Fortune. These are you just let this victory go towards you. It says your victory is the Wheel of Fortune. Go in that direction. This battle is not worth fighting. They're not going anywhere. They're not leaving, and it's not worth fighting the battle that's going to come with this type of behavior. This person's not worth it. Yeah, oh my goodness. Look at all the cards that turned around. The Seven of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, the Mother card. Wow. That's the Empress, the Child, the Sun, the Shadow, the Devil card, and the Four of Cups. Yeah, you've rejected I'm seeing a rejection. Because this person is sneaking. They're trying to sneak around to see you. Okay, but they're probably with someone that's controlling, which is the mother of their child, okay? Or if their children are grown, this is somebody that has children with this person. But they're in a connection that's toxic. They're holding on to each other, but they're not right for each other. But if the person that you're sleeping with or was sleeping with is still seeing this person and still willing to be attached, why are you just let it go? They're how long are they going to be attached before they decide that it's you they want? They're stuck in a relationship. They cannot give you an offer of marriage. They can't give you an offer. They can't. This offer is of love. But now this person may come to you still stuck in devil energy, meaning stuck to a relationship, ball and chain, because there's chains here, stuck to a relationship that they're not, there's a loveless relationship, but what are they offering you? And even if you ask them, when are we going to be a couple? They can't offer you nothing, anything. They're indifferent about your cup. Okay. And you need to start doing that. You need to see this battle as finished and be indifferent about taking their cup if they ever come back. Okay. Because this person puts you in a third party situation because they were complaining that their lover wasn't satisfying them, wasn't good to them, was mean, was not letting them do certain things in the bedroom, and they have excuses for days. And these are probably the same excuses you heard for 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. How long is this person going to keep using the same excuse but staying? Okay? Because they're sneaky. They want their cake and eat it too. And they're holding on tight. They're controlling. Something about them says that they're controlling. Why would you hold on to a relationship you don't want? There's something hidden about that person that you need to walk away from. When somebody holds on to a relationship that is no good to them, somebody in there is controlling their fights, their arguments. Something isn't right. Okay. So reject and move towards your wheel of fortune. Okay. Things are going to change for you. You don't have to choose this partner. Okay. You don't have to choose. This is a hot mess right here. These are, this is probably, I'm just telling you, I think your partner is said that person, you may think they really like you. And you may have had a conversation to see each other, but I have a feeling they're part of that setup energy. I promise you, and they're going to get money for it. Somebody is being told that they're going to get money. Maybe they're strapped for money, but money comes in after the theft card. Okay. And then after the theft card again is your money. Your money. They're trying to tear down what you have created. Somebody's also trying to steal, trying to it could be a third party. Somebody's the Queen of Wands. Maybe somebody's trying to steal your identity, okay, or pretend to be you. And also, wow, this person wants to take your place. As far as your love partner, this person wants to take your place. They want to replace you and make love to the person that you were with. So there's people playing games. They really want to keep you from being the one. They want to keep you from getting that passionate love. And if they can do this with trying to get this person to get caught, so that you're not together, they're going to do it. They're definitely using air tags. They're going to use it to follow this person to their home. If your person is not the one setting it up, then it's somebody that's around you. Somebody that's around you that knows that you're probably single. They don't want you to have a love life, and they don't want you to have ecstasy. That's the one thing they don't want. They don't want you to be fulfilled sexually. These people are in your business like it's theirs. So these people are paid, could be paid, sneaking around trying to make sure you do not get satisfaction sexually. These people are on that time where they do not want to see you have a happy sex life. They want to be able to see that you're with somebody that cannot support you, that's probably dirty, is probably on drugs, probably got nothing going for them. They won't bother you with that, but they'll sneak around with that to make sure that they tell it what to do, tell whatever it is that comes towards you what to do for money. They know that anybody's simple. If it's a simpleton and you're dating somebody that hardly has anything, when they leave, people around your neighborhood, there are people around your neighborhood that will speak to this simpleton and tell them they will give them money if they F you over, steal from you, try to hurt you, give you an infection. Even tell them they'll give them an infection for a certain amount of money just to give it to you, and then they're gonna take them to the hospital to cure them. After they give it to you, they tell them, hey, just give it to that person. We're gonna cure you. We're gonna give you the medicine. We're gonna give you the pills so you can get better. But we just need you to give it to this person. This is what's going on. These people are getting paid to sabotage your love life. Okay? And they're doing everything to make sure the right person doesn't come towards your path, but maybe people that do drugs, alcohol, or alcoholics, don't have anything going for themselves, don't have any resources, can't keep a job. These are the people that they have around you for years. If they are making sure you do not have a love life, these people have dedicated themselves to make sure the only thing that comes around you is a bum stick, okay? Just remember that because this is feminine energy that they're harassing and trying to get you set up, okay? So don't mess with it. It's taboo, okay? You may be tempted because there's temptation there. The devil card is here. You could be tempted because it's an offer. It's an offer, but it's temptation. You're not a lot of people can resist the temptation. If you fall for it, but then change your mind, it's okay. You're human, okay? These people that are playing games, they must not think you're human. I mean, you pretty much they never fall for anything. No, they don't fall for any temptations. They're pure. Yeah, you're just the one that's just a bad girl, really. Anyway, these people are crazy. You're not going to fall for it. Something's going to happen where you don't have to, you're just going to reject the offer because you already sense something, some type of devil energy. Okay. This person has chosen that. It's kind of like you feel like this person has already made the decision. Okay. They made the decision that they want to stay in a toxic relationship. They want to be chained down to something they don't want. Let it go. And this person is chained down to a child, chained down to somebody that has a child. Okay. So, or not. They might have a children together, they're young or older, but somehow it says the mother card, meaning there's this person is possibly married. Okay. The mother and the Queen of Wands come out in the energy here. Ace of Swords. Yeah, these people are pathetic. It's okay to fall for temptation will come to everyone. Everyone has been tempted with something. It's just what you do with it that matters. If you go through with it, there's consequences, obviously. But who are they to set up something for the consequence to take place? Because they're just going to get karma for even setting it up, for even thinking to set it up. Because while they're minding your business, guess what you're doing? Not minding theirs. That means you're not going to get karma for something you didn't do to them. They're going out of their way to make sure they mind your business because what is it to them that this person is with you? What is it to them? How is it hurting them in any way? It's not because they do the same thing they're telling you they're going to accuse you of. They do the same thing. These people do the same thing every day. They're in whatever. Okay. But they want you to have the high moral ground because they don't like you. Jealousy. It's jealousy. Okay, the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups talks about the all these cards. Let's just fix this. All right, the Three of Cups. Clarify the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups. It says you're going to be celebrating. You see the Wheel of Fortune. See, these people was trying. See, you're going to be celebrating. You have the Wheel of Fortune up there, but they didn't want it to turn in your favor. But look, you're getting the victory. It's turning in your favor, but they didn't want that. Did not tell you. Did not say that the will is. They must have known this is witchcraft. These are people that are watching you and have done some research on your wealth and your future. These people are being paid because I saw the Six of Pentacles earlier. Six of Pentacles when you're sharing with multiple people. Okay, some flew my nose. Anyway, Wheel of Fortune. You see that the Wheel of Fortune says that you're going to have victory. You're going to have the victory in your Wheel of Fortune. They know this. So what did they do? They want to make sure that doesn't happen. What did I tell you they were trying to do? They were trying to stop your abundance. They're trying to stop what you worked hard for. They were trying to turn the wheel against you. They knew about your actions are showing that your actions, all the stuff that you've done, all the work you've done is showing that you'll reap what you sow, right? It's showing that the wheel is going to turn in your favor, because this is how the wheel turns in your favor: when you've done the work. You've done the work. They didn't help you, but they have a ladder to steal from you. They have a ladder to tear down your tree, or whatever this ladder is. But they have a ladder to go up this tree and try to take your fruit if you have. I'm just talking metaphorically. These people are thieves. You see the thief card right above your hard work. Their plan, this Three of Cups, I said clarify it. This Three of Cups, their plan, I told you earlier, was to make sure they ruin your reputation, tarnish your image, and um, they needed to say that you were a home wrecker, that you were, being intimate with somebody else's partner. But these people are doing the exact thing they're going to slander you for. They're projecting, okay? But this was like a good idea for them. Let's go do this. This is like, wow, why? But there's karma coming for this type of energy. If somebody's not messing with you, you leave them alone. But they're going out of their way. They're going out of their way to do something to set up to tarnish your reputation. Why aren't they minding their business, going to the work, going shopping, taking care of their kids? Why is your business yours? And why do they have the money to get AirTag why are they following anyone? What is it to them that they do this? It's only envy, jealousy, hate. Okay. And they must be getting paid, but they're not big. They're not going to turn the wheel against you. This clarifies the Three of Cups, because it says you're going to get your victory. They wanted to do this before your victory came, before your Wheel of Fortune came in, because they needed to use something to tarnish your reputation. Your victory is coming in. So, because if this is a spiritual thing, they need to have something, so that when you do get when you do, I think they wanted to stomp you down so you can be discouraged on getting toward, slow you down on getting towards that victory, because you're right at it. It says it right there. You're going to get your victory. You're going towards it. You've done enough. What they want to do is ruin it. And then if you do reach that victory, they have this to put in the media, or to tell everybody, oh, this is what happened. They were with this person. This is what they caused a divorce. They caused a separation. This is what they wanted to make sure they had an ace in the hole, so that when you do reach your fame, or you do reach stardom, they have this to say, well, you did this, here's footage of that, and then start posting it and send, like, these are the type of rats you have around you. These are rats. I'm telling you, these are big, fat, red eye rats, envious of you. Green eye, I don't know. These are garbage can rats. I'm serious. Anyway, what else is going on with the thief card? Told you. Told you. What I tell you. And it's somebody, see, because when you reach your higher learning, I said, when you have reached the level of, if you're in spirituality and you're teaching about spirituality and your higher level, you're using all your experiences, even temptations, to learn from. But they're not, because these people are simple minded. They don't see the strategy that the universe is using to have you have experience in something, so that by the time you get up to the top, you know exactly step by step how to tell someone to avoid something. They don't understand that that person that was coming into your life, that said that they were not happy in the relationship they were in. They don't understand how this works. These people are low level. Okay, they're just being paid to laugh and make fun of you. Okay, but these are low level tiers. They're being sent to someone that is in hierophant energy, someone that is in learning, higher learning. You know what I mean? Spiritual learning. You're awakening. That every experience is a teaching tool. They don't see it as that. They see it as something to make fun of, to make you ashamed of, because this is how they think. Okay, they want you to be ashamed of something that you are learning from. They're manifesting. Look, you're manifesting to be in a higher place, higher position, right? They want you're also, you see, you're doing this because you're being told to. The universe is sending you these people, but these rats don't know that. They don't know that these people are coming into your life as a test for those people, as a test for you and those people to decide what they really want. Or do you really want your relationship, or do you want this person you keep saying you love? They keep telling you they love you and that you're attractive, and you're falling for it. But there's other people watching you that know all about this person's secret life. You may not know, but they know all about it, and they don't like you. And so, because they don't like you, they're going to try to slander you, or act like they're telling this other person about you, and that the other person is going to act like they're all sad. Oh, they breaking my household up. This person and their other person don't even sleep together. They don't even talk to each other. They talk to each other rude. They slam doors. They don't even sleep together. They don't sleep in the same room. These people are living together for the paychecks. But when it comes to acting it out, so they all can be aligned on making it look like you are a bad person, this fake Queen of One, this so-called relationship, they may be getting a separation, and this person is still acting like they're fully married. Well, you didn't give us a chance to get back together. That's not that. How's that my business? How's that the other woman or the other man's business that y'all can't get it together? They came there. Your ex came to somebody else for loving, right? This person came to you when they were sad and lonely. You were minding your business. They came to you. Now you're loving on each other, and then they go back to their ex using your energy to feed that relationship. And you're just supposed to just stop loving them because they did that. It's not easy to get rid of a relationship when you got hooked to it. It's not. It's a temptation that you have to, but there's a time when it has to end. And around the time that the universe said, okay, it's judgment day for this relationship, we're going to bring these people back together, and we're going to have them make a final judgment on if they want this partnership or not. Do you want your marriage? Do you want your relationship? Or do you want your sneaky link? The universe is asking you, which one do you want? Because it's judgment day. You have to make a decision, because this person, we have a higher calling for this person that you say you love so much. The universe is letting you, that this person that is in higher learning, they need you to be able to tell your story and know how to describe the heartbreak, and how to get out of it, and how it is finished. But without experience, how can you be a teacher? See, don't these rats, they're not interested in becoming higher learners. All they see is surface level and the paychecks, and a little bit of money trickle to them to do all this cackling behavior, this gossip, whatever they are, male or female. These people are rats. They're not thinking higher learning, that every experience is a teacher. Okay, because the jealousy and the rage is making them get into your business without knowing what you're doing. Okay, all up in your business. But it's okay. You manifested being a leader and a teacher. So you're going to be a teacher to be able to teach people about this type of behavior when they see it. Okay. So you are being called to have these to accept to let these people come back in. Your exes, it doesn't matter. Like I said in the other video, it doesn't matter if they're married, not married, divorced, separated, single, whatever. Taking care of their baby mamas, taking care of their daddies, their mama, their brother, sister. It doesn't matter what this person is doing. They are being called in at this time to make a final decision about chosen ones, because the chosen ones have been the ones that they've been using as side pieces. Okay, now we're going to sugarcoat it. This is Aries talking. I'm talking because I'm taking the lead and letting you know we're tired of it. The chosen ones have been taken for granted. You guys have been choosing karmics. These people have been choosing karmic relationships. Then they come to the empaths, the empresses, and they get warmth and affection and love, and then they go back and take our love and affection and take it to the karmic, and then they start building. And then you wonder why they have 10, 20 years of relationship, and you think that it was built off of love. No, they built it off of the empress's love for the person that is sharing the love with the empress. They built it off of the emperor's love that was being intimate with that partner. They built it off of that person that was giving them empathy, sympathy, and a shoulder to cry on when their person wasn't doing it. And then they would go home and share the inspiration with the person that is being mean to them, not the person that is loving on them. So the empress and the emperor, these people are going without love because the people that came to them for love is going back into their exes and giving the exes the energy that should be given to the person they just made love to. So it's kind of sad. It's like the universe is like, we need to learn from this. Okay, this is not a laughing matter. Let all these the cackling rats, let them cackle and laugh and do all this, whatever, thinking that they can tarnish your name. They don't understand the purpose. They don't understand the message and the calling. They have been called. You can tell they haven't been called because they're being petty, just being petty. But you're being called to understand heartbreak and to make a hard decision about something you want and be willing to be heartbroken to not get it. You wanted to not get what you shouldn't have. Okay, you wanted love, but there's something else you really wanted. Okay, real love. You've been manifesting real love. You've been getting taught what fake love looks like. This is why a lot of you, some people have been sent to you to have that final countdown on the last time you will ever have to deal with anything lower than true love. All the chosen ones. If you're chosen, trust me, you'll see that your true love come in. It's going to happen. They're being released. Everybody, the bondage, that the things that have been blocking you from coming together, this is going away. The victory's up there. It says you're going towards a victory. It's gonna happen. Okay, and you're going to be making love to the love of your life. In the future, it's gonna feel so good. It's gonna be amazing. Okay, and you're going to be telepathically, making love in the same room while you're at work in your head. Your bodies are going to shake. It's like no other. Okay, you don't need to share that memory with somebody that is going to somebody else to sleep in the bed with somebody else and leave you cold in your bed, the other half of your bed cold. Okay, and then they go home and leave the other half of the bed cold, but in the same house. What does that make sense? But if that's what they're choosing, let them go there. Okay. No more, oh, you're beautiful. That doesn't work anymore. Okay. Time to tell you were beautiful is done. Okay. Let other people tell you and believe them. Okay. When your past tell you, oh, you're so beautiful, you like, mm. Yeah, you thought so, huh? Every time you ghosted, every time you chose other people, I was so beautiful, you chose other people. Yeah, their words mean nothing anymore. Not a damn thing. Okay? You're willing to let this go? Reject it. Reject it. Just reject it and move on. Go for what you manifested. Remember, these people that you are, this person, this love, they manifested you in when you first came in. When they were getting a separation or when they were lonely, didn't have anyone, you came in and you showed them love and you got hooked. And getting you hooked, they thought they got you. So when they went back to their ex, they started telling you, well, I have to go back to the ex because of this, the kids that, the kids this. But you're already hooked. What do? You're like, okay, now you're trying to compromise with, okay, I'll deal with what they're going through because they say they like me, they love me. But all this is just, it's a battle you're not going to win because they've already shown you that they're committed to somebody else. Okay? They only telepathically make love to you, but are sleeping and housing someone else. No. So take this experience because when you reject them, you are definitely going to be heartbroken because this is a test for you to be strong, to reject a lover that has been rejecting you for so long. This is a test you must pass. You have to let it go because your wheel of fortune that they're trying to stop is trying to have you humiliated, but that's not going to work though. I promise you. The humiliation is not going to work, but they think it will. They think they have the ace in the hole. These people are doing witchcraft thinking that humiliating you was going to be the ticket out to you stopping in your tracks. Stop doing this. They wanted you to stop going forward. Stop manifesting, pretty much. Stop looking like you want something good. That's what they really was saying. So they're doing all this witchcraft to get you to sabotage yourself, but it's really them doing a bunch of crazy things. Because in other words, if they weren't involved and you did get to see this person and you were intimate and they came to your house and you were intimate, they just go back home, right? Because they said they're not there's nothing to lose if they go back home when it comes to sexual, right? They're not happy there. That's what they said, but they want their cake and eat it too because they could be lying. Okay, this is a sneaky person that probably just wants a sneaky link. Okay, but the lies they're telling you, you're thinking you're in love because of the way they make love to you. Okay, you're really thinking that this person really likes you, but they're doing everything but showing you that you're the one. They don't put you first. You need to go ahead and let it go. Okay. Okay. Let's do who's this Queen of Wands? Who's this Queen of Wands? Oh. Why is the Devil card upside down with the Queen of Wands? Hold on here. These cards upside down. All right. So the Devil card upside down. It is still the Devil card, okay? But what's so crazy is that whatever's going on, this Queen of Wands, there's nothing that the partner that they're with, there's nothing they can do to be attracted to them. They're not tempted in any way to be sexual with them. They're not even tempted. They don't even want the person. I'm telling you, these people are stupid. Okay, these people are stupid for coming into your life, being with somebody that don't even want them. This Queen of Wands don't even want the person they're attached to. They're not even attracted to them. Nothing about them attracts them. They don't even want them sexually. This person probably cheating too. They probably seen somebody else that got probably a big D energy. Look, her wand is tapping the big D energy. Big D energy. This probably somebody that's thinking that the person that you they're the person that they're attached to that likes you, that person probably is not big enough in their certain area. Okay. These, like I said, this is an energy where it's mostly feminines trying to take down another feminine. So this is a woman that a lot of these people are attacking in this reading. In some cases might be a man that they're trying to set up, okay, because he's seeing somebody else and they're trying to set up for him to. But I'm just trying to figure out why are these people playing like these people are their mama and daddy. Like why are you telling? Oh, I'm gonna go tell. I'm a tattletale. I'm gonna go tell. What are y'all in high school? what it, I just really thought about this when I said the thing about the man. That's when I realized this is adolescent behavior. I'm going to go tattle and tell that you with this person, with that person. Oh my gosh. This is why I never was into that kind of stuff. This is why I mind my business. If I saw a couple over there and then I saw them, one of their people with somebody else, I'm going to assume it's going to look weird unless I see them kissing. I'm like, oh, but I ain't going to take nothing. That's none of my damn business. Okay. None of my business. If your person is cheating on you, they really don't want you. Okay, so stop. Stop trying to play this rescue save a hoe. We're not doing it. The devil card is upside down. There's nothing that this person's partner can do to turn this queen of wands on. There's nothing. And their partner has probably even told you your sneaky link has probably even told you that their partner has told them has shown them that they're not attracted to them sexually. This is who they choose to live with while telling you they love you, but still choosing to hold on, chained to somebody that's not attracted to them. I just said, who is this Queen of Wands? And the devil card is upside down. Says this is a Queen of Wands here in this relationship, but this is who was going to act like, oh, woe is me. My partner's cheating. I need a divorce. I need alimony. This person don't want them. But they were going to play along because these cackling hens, these rats, wanted to make sure they ruined your reputation. So they needed this person to say that you were a cheater, a homewrecker. This was supposed to ruin your reputation if you were to become well known, get some public recognition, receive your wheel of fortune. This was because of your wheel of fortune. This was one of the things they wanted to set up. These adolescent rats. Wow. This is so high school. Are we supposed to be adults here? Who do they hire? Teenagers to do this? This is one of the saddest videos I've ever had to make about a love life. This is sad and sick. This person is going to act like they're devastated that their relationship, that somebody came in and just tore up their relationship. Just, oh my gosh. So stupid. Acting like it meant so much to them. The whole time they sleeping in separate rooms, calling each other names, toxic as hell, toxic as hell. There you go. The cards be talking. Clarify the lovers, please. Clarify the lovers. Clarify the lovers. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a divorce. And now, this person really wants a divorce. They just want to be able to take more money. They want to be able to do this and then get a divorce or complain to the person. Oh, you hurt me. You hurt me. You cheated. And they be like, wait a minute, you don't love me anyway. But in front of everybody, they still got to play along and make this masculine guy or whatever that they're involved with feel like they hurt them. But they know behind closed doors, they're both doing different things. But because they're going to act like they're exposing something, their their person is going to play it all out like they're falling out and they're just so hurt. These people are so phony and fake. Lovers, please. You don't have to worry about it anymore. Let your ex-lover stay over there and deal with that bull crap. Okay, because it's toxic. They don't want each other anyway. And you go towards your wheel of fortune. This battle you can't win. They're dumb. They're dumb anyway. Just go. It's annoying. It's freaking annoying me. It's oh, the chariot. Okay. So this that if you when you leave this person alone, they're gonna be trying to come see you anyway. They were trying to come see you, or they're gonna try to come see you. Okay. It could be that somebody oh man, somebody is so mad that the plan didn't go through. They thought it out. They put it together. They thought this out. They're mad that you were strong enough to not let it go through. Wow. It, okay, so the lovers, see, you was uncertain on whether this person loved you anyway. With the lovers clarified, you were not sure. That's why you probably was trying to see what could come of the relationship. You weren't sure what this person was going to do. And sometimes you weren't even sure if you were really getting telepathic messages from this person, this lover. It's like you maybe thought it was them. It could have been somebody else. It could be your future calling you in. And you're thinking, well, you don't know the future. So you're thinking it's the past person calling you in. So you're going towards the past because that's all you know. And so when you reach out to the past, the universe is like, hey, the past is not allowed to come with you into the future. This is your last chance. This is your this is the past person's last chance to let you know what it really is. This is there's no more backsies. This is it for them. This is judgment day. Judgment is there. They're no longer able to manifest you in. The manifestation is going to always be stuck with the broken heart. That you see, your manifest you oh wow. Five of Swords. Battle's over. Both sides. Your side and their side. The battle's over. I just said it. The battle's over. There's nothing else to fight for. They have the Five of Swords in their energy. This thief, this sneaky link that you have, this thief of your energy, the energy vampire, this liar. Okay, this sneak, this snake. They they have a battle that they don't want to win. Okay, don't let them forget it. They're in a battle with the Queen of Wands that they're stuck to, but they don't want to get out of it. They're in a battle of Three of Swords. Okay, they're fighting a battle that they could just easily get out of. I mean, win by simply getting out of their bad relationship. But you're not going to help them keep fighting this battle. It's done. Both sides. You're fighting the battle. They're fighting the battle. Now it's time for you to go ahead and just say, never mind. Let them stay where they are. Okay. So, but as far as this relationship, when they try to manifest you, it's not going to work because of the heartbreak. The heartbreak is always going to be there when their face is going to show up as a reject. Like when you have the face and it has the line. So whenever you try to manifest, they're in the reject box. So there's a box where there's a potential soulmates of people that could be compatible with you. That's the one that the universe is going to pick from. The box where this person that manifested you fumbled the ball, they fumbled you. That goes in the separate box. So when it's time to manifest, they won't even look into the reject box. They're looking into the new potential soulmates. That's what's happening. The battle's done. The judgment's been called. Now you have learned a lesson. You now can teach. Now you can teach how to spot this type of relationship and how to know when you're being tested. Okay? How to know when you're being tested, when it's time for the test, when the test is coming. Okay? And when how to spot a test, okay? Some of you, you know how to spot a test. You're like, oh damn it, I gotta go through it. Yeah. Some of us, like some of you knew for sure some of the relationships that you went into that they were may break your heart, they may ghost you, but you still made that phone call. You still chased because you were supposed to learn something from this twin flame journey or this fake soulmate, whatever. You, whenever you was told to reach out to that person, people told you you were chasing. No, you were learning. You were learning. And anyone that was like, oh, well, I don't chase, you shouldn't chase. Well, don't chase then. Okay. You weren't called to chase. Okay. Your calling wasn't to chase. Your calling was to run. I don't know. But if your calling was to chase and you learn, you have to keep stumbling and falling and getting back up, you're learning from it. You're just learning from it. Don't let religion tell you what chasing and what. Guess what? Tell me that chasing didn't help you get to where you are now. The higher level that you have. If you had just sat there and just you just never did any of the things you did, where would you be? Would you learn from just sitting there? You learned to, so while you, when you chased, your heart went through this and it got stronger and stronger and stronger. So when people try to tell you, religion try to tell you, oh, don't chase, don't chase. People have their opinion on what you can and cannot do on this planet. Other than if it's evil, don't do it. But if it's not evil, chasing somebody, telling somebody you like them, it's not evil. Okay? Telling somebody that's in a separation or in a marriage that's loveless that them. I mean, maybe you not going towards them because they are the when you know when somebody is in a loveless relationship. How would you know? There's always evidence, and if there's no evidence, how else do you know the person is looking for somebody to sleep with? They're looking for somebody other than who they have to sleep with. That's when you find out that they're in a loveless relationship. Okay. Obviously, people that are not in a loveless relationship are not going to sleep with other people. They're not going to do that. If you're happy in your relationship, you're not going to seek other people to be intimate with if you were happy in it. But obviously, there's something missing. That's why these people come to chosen ones to get their rocks off. Literally, that's what it is because they take all your good energy instead of storing it into you so you can become loved, feel loved. They go and take it to the karmic so the karmic can feel loved. It's weird. The same person that you left and told the chosen ones that you didn't want because they didn't appreciate you. We appreciated you, and then you took it back to the person that didn't appreciate you and showed them love, and then showed us ghosting. So opposite. Yes, Aries, we're gonna air out the dirty laundry of all these scumbags that have come to your path. You have now been told to let them go. Don't look back. And some of them will be salty. I said that in the other video earlier. They'll be salty. Okay. Okay. The Three of Cups real quick, and then we're going to, let's see. Three of Cups. Clarify Three of Cups. That's too many. Clarify Three of Cups. Three of Cups. Okay. These are a bunch of fools. Okay. They're hoping you take the risk. They're hoping it's like they're baiting you. Okay. They're hoping you take the risk. And these people are actually taking a risk at themselves playing games like that. Because if anything, if they get caught, who's to know that the wrong person, you know, you this person, let's say you go to someone, you're taking a risk. Let's say you go to someone's other person, you're like, hey, such and such, I saw your person at such and such area. They were seeing this woman. I just thought I'd tell you because I saw them going over here, and then the Queen of Wands is like, why the F you my business? Why are you telling me? I already know that he does that. Why are you telling me? Why are you coming here to tell me? What do you want out of this? I'm that type. I'm that type. If I was in an open relationship, I'm that type. I'm the kind that the words you just heard me say, I'll be like, so why are you telling me? What do you gain out of telling me? Why did you come here? How did you know where I live? Like, how did you know? So, okay, did you follow him? How did you know to come over here? How did you know from point A to point B where I stayed and who I was to this person? Like all these questions, like, but that's how you know setup energy. That means these people know each other somehow. That tells me that they know this person's other person. So if you're using Aries energy, use your leadership skills and run. Run, not run as in scared. Run the hell away from this type of toxic relationships. Yeah, it's very toxic. Yeah, the it says that the person that doesn't really like their person, they're in on it. They're it's a setup because they're in on it too. They're going to act like so this is these are a bunch of people that already knew this person was a cheater. Okay, so they already knew this person has been cheating with different people. They already know. They even cheat themselves, but they wanted to make it look like it's a big deal. Like they're just so stunned. This is a cheater that's trying to pretend that they're not a cheater. Okay, and making it look like they catch somebody. They're going to catch someone so they can get money, but also make it where if they're doing the process of divorce and stuff, they'll say that it's because of you. So if you become a star or famous, they're going to splatter it all over the internet that you're a homewrecker right before you became a star. This is what you did. You was with somebody's, spouse or boyfriend or girlfriend or husband. It's like these people are so childish. They're trying to prepare propaganda before it even begins. Okay. Well, anyways, choose better. That's all I have to say. Let's just choose better. It's time to start choosing better. Don't fall for these exes and their okey dokes anymore. Let the exes go so you can get out of their drama too. They got too much drama. The twin flame journey is it should be done. We should stop with that. Now it's time for them to get their karma for ghosting you and putting you in third party situations. It's about time. So we have Libra, okay, the King of Wands here. So I'm not sure the King of Wands is a Libra or okay, we have Justice. Okay. Something's fair. Something they don't feel like something is fair, but it is. They don't feel like something is fair, but it is. Something about feeling sick to their stomach. They don't feel like something is fair, but it is. This is something they cause for themselves. Libra, is it you or is it them? I don't know who this King of Wands is, but it's saying that there's a there's a King of Wands energy that's the King of Wands could be the one that's in sorrow because it's showing the King of Wands in the Justice. And Libra, you come out in your reading as Justice. You're saying it's fair, but you're also saying it's not fair, Libra. Okay, because you're crying over here. You're crying over here. You feel like you're trapped. Okay, it feels like somebody feels like they're in jail or in prison. Somebody may be going to jail physically or spiritually, and they feel like it's a punishment. Okay, something about spiritual jail or physical jail. And this is the King of Wands. Okay, it could be that you have a rejection. Let's go here. Why are you sad? What's going on? Is it love? Oh wow. They are really tore up about this and confused. Wow. Yeah. What did I tell you earlier? Don't take the Knight of Cups energy in. You don't need it. You got all these big cups here, and they're trying to offer you one more cup, but it's the Knight. This is just a messenger cup. This is somebody that's picked up a few pointers along the way, and they think they know all about your spirituality. This the card of spirituality. Okay, but this person is seeing your work. They're seeing your rise. They're seeing your work, and this is tearing them up. That's the only reason they're coming to offer a cup. They're coming to offer a cup, but this is not a cup that you need, because the cup that you need is someone that's on your level, awakened level. This person has not reached your level. They have not even done the work. Okay, they have not reached your spiritual level, and they're thinking, "How do I get you back?" They're tore up about it. This person is still um they when they speak, it's not the same way you speak. They have a different belief system, okay? But they think they understand you, but they don't, because it's a Knight, okay? I I keep trying to I've tried to explain the Knight of Cups energy, and I keep not finding the right words. This When I see the Knight of Cups, I think of someone that is only regurgitating inspirational words to make you think that they're on the same page. Okay, but they're not. It literally is there. They're not fully okay. It was the death card, uh transformation. Okay, I don't know what that was. I don't know why that did that. Anyway, come on now. It just fell on my face. Okay, we have the death card. Okay, it means transformation. Means you've changed. Okay, that's what the Knight of Cups is, somebody presenting something to you and saying, "Hey, I want this because I've changed." That's all. I just said I didn't really know how to explain it. This is the best way to explain it for me. Yeah, okay, this is one of the best ways to explain it. Okay, so this person is carrying a cup of spirituality, but it's not full spirituality. They don't really get it. They're just regurgitating words of affirmation. That's it. They're not fully awakened to the spiritual calling. I mean, when I say calling, I mean the Hierophant energy. That means they need to be the teacher. Okay, they need to be a teacher, and they need to also be aware of all the things that have been opened so far and downloaded. There's not a lot. When you talk to this person, it doesn't sound like there's a lot of download. It sounds like they're still using old religious talking points. That's how you will know that this is what I mean when they use old religious talking points and still praise and worship those talking points. Okay, that's when you know they are still using the old religion. Old what's this? I saw that. Let me get that off. That's hair on my necklace. I don't like that. Oh, I just saw that. Anyway, I guess I've been there the whole time. Okay, so this person is going to come in and start spewing like inspirational talking points. You're going to be like, wow, but that's what they want to do. That's what they're imagining, that you're going to be so excited that they know all about what's going on. The only reason I say this is because they learned something about you. Something about you is probably public, and now they want to look like they understand you, so they're they're using talking points. But there's no transformation, there's no change. It's the same person. Okay? It's the same person. They're just using words of aspiration. They haven't done the work. They just like to say those words because just like when you put pictures on your wall and it says, um, um, the greatest gift of all is such and such. You just put it on your wall, and when your guests come by and they see it, okay, it's just on the wall, but that person doesn't think about those words until they see it by mistake again. It's just words of affirmation to, this is symbolism, okay? They have not changed, okay? This is the same person, just with, it's kind of like immature energy. They've not matured. They're just using the talking points. That's all I have to say. And so there's no transformation there. This is the same person you met years ago. It's the same family member you've known. They have not changed, okay? But you have changed. You will know. You will know. So look, the world card at the bottom. Yeah, you're done with that relationship is done. This is why they're having a hard time. You've closed out this cycle of catering, being intimate with somebody here with the Queen King of Wands, or working in the same with wishing to be partners, business partners with someone, and they never saw you as a partner. They never saw you as someone to work with. Okay, we have the Seven of Pentacles here. You're doing it all yourself. The Eight of Pentacles, it means that you have a partnership, but this person didn't want to work with you. So you're working by yourself. Okay. So if you wanted to work in business with this person, they were working with other people other than you, hiring other people, calling in other people, right? But now some type of justice has come through, right? And is devastating them. The truth is hitting them hard on what's going on here. Okay. Now they want to offer you some type of words of inspiration or affirmation or words of love. It's not real love. There's nothing about this whole reading so far says that this is a cup of love, but they're coming in with an offer and telling you that they've changed and that they're a different person. Now they see where you're coming from. No, it's not true. They're all in their head, but they're also trying to think of how to manipulate you, okay? To get in with you, to get in where you fit in. It's like, I want to be where you are. Ooh, didn't I say judgment? Didn't I say judgment was here? It's time to wrap this up. They know it. I said, it's an ending. This offer is done. It's not going to be accepted. So this is somebody that's in Libra energy or using Libra energy. Okay, this could be a Libra, but yeah, you have the final countdown is Judgment Day. It's too late to apologize type of situation. Too late to apologize, but it's also someone in their head because um, they may have taken a relationship for granted. I was about to say that um, maybe someone they thought was a soulmate, taking them for granted. Yeah, the man, this card shows up again. It's at the bottom. Oh, the stars at the wow message. Maybe try to reach out to you. Okay, somebody may be trying to reach out to you, but it looks like you're moving to calmer waters. Okay, so you're the star. You're definitely going to be. The cycle is over. Judgment has come in. You saw that this person definitely has not changed. It's time to move on. Okay, the time with that person, for you to be helping and doing things for that person is done. It's time for you to move on to your next level. You've leveled up. You're the star. Okay, you're leveling up. Time to move to calmer waters. Time to start doing things for you. Start taking care of you. See the victory and the Two of Cups. So wow, that's pretty good. And we talked about there being a message from the divine, a message from somewhere. You're going to receive a message with a judgment here, maybe a judgment on a settlement. Maybe you some type of message is going to come in about your, maybe you, something about moving. Okay, maybe you're getting the messages that you're supposed to move, relocate. Okay, and this is somebody that's a star. Okay, in star energy, um, somebody that's being noticed. The star card. You're going to relocate. Okay, is the end of a cycle is over. So wherever you're living, okay, wherever you're living, nothing's growing there. Nothing's growing. Okay, there are no offers that are worthy of you in that area. There's no offer that you can get in that specific area that will satisfy you, especially where you're going. Everything in that area where you're from is dead energy. It's kind of like the land of the it's nothing grows there for you. Okay, it's kind of like is that chapter is over with because you can't grow there. Okay, it's almost like soil that's no good, like dry land. It's almost like desert where you really can't grow anything. So it's time for you to move where there's greener pastures where you can grow your garden, huge vegetables. Saying that the land that you are living on is no good. The street that you live on is no good. The city possibly that you live in is no good for you. You are being you're going to be made to relocate. You may have to find a new city or state or a new house, but the wherever you're at, the the universe is saying time to close that out. Time to move from that neighborhood, that house, that apartment. Time to move. Six of swords is here. It's time to go. It's time to move. Your star, you're calling, the trumpet is calling. It's time, judgment. It's time for you to, the judgment is that it's time for you to close out this cycle. It's time to go. Whatever you have done is successful. You've completed whatever you were supposed to do where you're located. It's a done deal. Everybody's, all the sun seeds, all the star seeds, the sun seeds, what are the sun seeds, all the star seeds, chosen ones, whatever. You're being told that your shell is too small. You need a bigger shell. Okay, so wherever you're at is not it anymore. You need to relocate. You need to move. It's time for new energy, new people, new faces. Even though you might still see your stalkers go from one neighborhood to another, one city to another state, one state to another country, whatever. It's time for you to move from where you're at so that wherever you're going to, that environment is different. You have a new outlook, and it's supposed to. Each environment teaches you something different, just like each season. The snow teaches you something. The summer, the spring, um, the fall. These different things, like when the fall comes through, autumn, right? The leaves are falling. They're pretty. You have a different experience. You feel different energies around that time. You're being told to relocate very soon, within the next 2-3 months, because whatever you're having to feel, you have to be in the alignment. The alignment, there's a certain alignment you have to be in for this, for all this energy, the creation, the creativity to pour down. Everything is aligned when these things will fall into downloads. Okay, they don't fall before they're supposed to. That's why these people are all, when these people are checking out your birth chart and stuff, they want to be in the place and the location. That's why they follow you. That's why they watch you, listen to you. They want to steal it from you. They want to be in that location. They watch you to see everything that you're doing and saying, and you're watching. They watch what you're watching. They watch what you're eating, because they don't know what you're doing to call in these things. What are you doing at the time of the alignment? Everything falls into place. Whatever you're doing um, is going to help you learn. So if I was drinking orange juice, right? It could be that something on the juice bottle gives me some type of idea or thought, and then that thought leads to me watching um, a television show, and that television show has me thinking about a book that I read once, and then that sequence of events, and then creativity. Somehow that leads to some type of creativity, but you have to be aligned exactly at the time and do everything that you're being told to do. Sometimes you may reject some things that are being told to you because you have monitoring spirits lying, trying to distract you to keep you from your goal, your purpose. So there, just got to be using discernment to know what is real and what's not. Okay. Okay. Yeah. It's a message again. There's that message. Message. I just told you a message. So, anyway, so yeah, the trumpet has sounded. There's a cycle has ended. There's also, oh my goodness, is this Libra energy, the justice system? Oh shit. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh no, I didn't see that at first. It's gonna be, oh no. There's gonna be mourning of a leader. Wow. There's definitely I'm picking up that there's a judgment that's being made. Trumpets is sound, and there's a death. The trumpet is sounding, mean there's judgment. Okay, there's been a judgment made, a decision made, and the trumpets are sounding in the judgment card right here, right? And then right next to the judgment card is that the decision is death or transformation or transition into um, another you, or transition into another realm. Okay. Or another lifestyle. Whatever, you're transitioning into another lifestyle, another piece of you, another part of yourself. So you may have a transition where you look different. You're still the same person, you just talk different, you act different, you are different. People are going to notice that there's something different about you. People that have known you in the past, there's something different about you, but not too drastic, because you still look the same. You still have to look the same, okay? You're just doing something a little different. Maybe your clothes are different. You're just more confident, um, but not too drastic of a difference where they don't recognize you, because that might not be you. Okay. Anyway, so we have yeah, it's this completion. So if there's a major um um I talked about in the last video that there's a there's a world card where someone that's in the public eye, older male figure, um, way past their 60s, okay, may end up passing away, okay, and because it is time, okay, it's going to be mourning and confusion, okay. Some people felt really close to this person, okay. Um, This, some people say is to, it's a star. This is somebody that's well known, okay. But the thing is that there people are thinking that this is going to help them move to calmer waters, okay, or things are going to calm down, or but I don't know, whatever. Some people may think it's a victory. Clarify the death card with that elder gentleman in the world card. Clarify this, that the message. Who is this person, the death card and the trumpet? This is somebody that's traditional, possibly is married. This person has no more options. Okay. All right. Wow. That's not good. When you have no options, how's that's not even they don't have a choice. Okay. This is like they don't have any choice. They have to do this. This is kind of like there's someone saying it's their calling, it's their duty, it's their calling. Judgment. It's kind of like, okay, it says under right under the judgment, the trumpet is sounding, and the only religion that uses this, the only thing that uses these two energies as the trumpet sounding and then a hierophant is religion. Okay, this is a religious ritual, religious. belief that this person must go, that they have no choice. They have no choice. That's what their religion is saying, that this person had no choice. Um, Something about their family, leaving their family behind or something like that. Or this is somebody that's just traditional. This is this is some type of tradition. It's a ritual, but they call it a tradition. I get it. Okay. See, they're going away. This person is leaving behind a wife. So we have a divorcee, a wife, or a wife, but somebody that's is, see, the Queen of Wands. When you see this energy of someone walking away, okay, um, they're walking away from something they love. Okay, this is the second time. The Eight of Cups is describing how this person is walking away. They have to walk away from something they love. Okay, something their leadership, something that it's almost like they're being made to be a sacrifice or something. Okay, and it's going to pull at heartstrings. But this is somebody that's in higher up. Okay, this is somebody in leadership, higher leadership, and this is a religious thing. This is about religion. The trumpet. It says the trumpet will sound. Okay, there will be a death of this great leader, of this leader. This will be the completion. Why? Because they're saying it was ordained. It was a sacrifice. This person was had made a sacrifice. It's either a death. It's either they transition or they retire, meaning that they're going into a new phase in their life. Okay, the trumpet is sounded. Either you retire or you transition out of this timeline. There's no way. They don't have a choice. Seven of Cups is upside down. They don't have a choice. They're not giving them a choice. This is religion. This is orchestrated, but this is religion. This is their belief system that this person has to do this. I'm just saying, watch my other video. All this is just orchestrated, predicted, not prophecy. This is predicted. This is scripted. Okay, we all know what's going on out there. I'm just going to say the truth. I don't want to lie. I'm being told that this is scripted to pull on heartstrings of the people, to make people mourn. Okay? I got nothing else. I see it all. Okay. Libra, your energy is talking about the justice system. Libra energy, you came out talking about this. This is the justice system, supposedly the justice system, the law, the government. The clarify the moon card, the moon. Let's see. Yeah, they don't have a choice. What did I say? What did I say? What did I say? The emperor. It's a powerful leader. It's about power and control. Okay. They're not going to want to leave. They're going to be sad because this brought them joy to be a leader. Okay. This brought this person, this leader, it brought them joy. It brought them joy to see people saying things, good things. I mean, like pouring into them. They love that. Okay. But also, this person has to make the choice. They have to take, they don't really want to take the offer. Okay. But they're going to take it because they don't have a choice. These people want their religion to be up front and center and want everybody mourning for this loss. So they're going to make this short that this happens. Okay. And they're going to use this part of their religion to make sure you know it's happening. All right. Okay. So the moon card says that they were given an offer and they feel sad that they have to leave. They don't want to. They don't want to leave because this is they're thinking this is too soon. they're enjoying the popularity, or because this is a star, this is somebody that's already well known. It's kind of like it says they don't have a choice. It says you don't have a choice. You're going to have to take the offer because this is what we want to do. We want to cause this. We want the people to feel this energy during the full moon, possibly. I don't know. I don't know. Um, they're trying to pull at heartstrings, but also maybe trying to, I don't know, start something. I don't know what's going on here. I don't see too much. I don't see a lot saying that. I don't know why they're doing it, but it's definitely going to cause confusion and manipulating of the energies, manipulation. So this person will take the offer. They've been offered it. They've been offered to do this. Okay. And this is the emperor. This is the power card. Power. Yeah, it's a leader. I just said it was a leader, a very powerful leader. But at the same time, this also, when they leave, if they leave retired, they get to, balance out their emotions. They get to go home, relax, and retire, and they can balance out their emotions instead of always dealing with everyday issues. Okay. This is somebody offering them cup saying, hey, take a break. Either way, take a break by retiring or take a break by us removing you off the timeline, meaning that you're going to go to another island somewhere and you're never going to be seen or heard of again, but you will be still alive because the Six of Cups says this person will still be in the land of the living. They're just walking away. This is the second time this card has described this emperor that I asked about, that I got the download about this emperor that is in a high position of power that will be either removed from their place of position by retirement or taken out by another means. Okay. And this is being done by um, groups. Okay. Groups uh, that we have no access to, but they've been doing some stuff. Okay. So whether you believe it or not is just in the cards. Believe the cards or not, I really don't care. Okay, I really don't care. They're gonna do whatever they're gonna do. They're gonna do whatever they're gonna do. I don't really care. I don't really care. I'm telling the truth. I really don't care. You can speak until until you're blue, but if people don't believe you, who cares? All right. All right, Libra. What other energy do we have for Libra? Because that Libra energy was, the Hierophant is upside down. Why? It was so weird. Somebody is not learning. They're not learning from experience. They're Nine of Wands and the Two of Swords. You're not learning. Somebody's not learning in your energy. The Magician is upside down. Somebody is not able to. Okay, they manifested something but didn't learn from the consequences. The consequences is that you manifested something, it came, but then when it came, there was a lesson that comes with it. But instead of learning from the mess from the situation, I'm seeing there's drama because your manifestation, you didn't learn from it. You manifested having something, you got it, but then there was drama, and somebody sees that it's a burden to deal with the drama. Two of Swords, you have this person in their head about what is going on. And they're not even certain if they want to be around you or if you want to be around them. You're manifesting. Every time you manifest, you tear it down. That's what I'm getting. You don't learn from it. Your manifestations come in. If you want a home, if you want a car, if you want, you get somebody to help you out with that. But then it seems like there's drama. You become a burden to someone. You manifested help, but then you became a burden to the person helping you. So now they're uncertain on what to do with you, or they're uncertain about how the relationship is going to continue. Man, judgment's here. Oh gosh, how's it? What are they deciding? What's the decision? What's the decision? What's the decision? What's the judgment? I need another card or what? What's the judgment? Tower. You're not learning. The judgment is that you're going to get a tower. Oh my gosh. The one thing you manifested. Oh wow. You're going to be all up in your head, because what's going to happen is, Libra, if you do not learn from if you do not learn from something, you manifested something, it came in. But then when that thing came in, you became a burden to the person, to the help. The thing that you manifested came in, but you became a burden to that thing that you manifested. So if you manifested living with someone, you became a burden to that someone. Now that person is not sure what to do with you, so they have to make a final judgment, and they're tearing down they're tearing down the tower. They're like, I'm not dealing with this no more. They're letting it just crumble. That's the judgment. Somebody's, you may get kicked out, or they may just move out and you on your own. Libra, is this you, or is this other person that is going to cause themselves to be the one to ruin a good thing? Now you're going to be in your head, because that probably is the last person that's on your side. That's probably the last person that's on your side to help you. It seems like you manifested something in, or you could be the one trying to manifest somebody else's stuff, and you feel like they're a burden, that you can't get their stuff, and but it's not going to work in your favor, Libra, or whoever this cross watcher. If it's a cross watcher doing this to Libra, then it's Libra energy saying that eight of swords have you in your head about it. Okay, because there's something that you're not sure of, but if it's a burden, somebody's like, hey, I'm calling judgment on it, I'm letting it go. So all right, so I tried to find another message for you, but we had the what's so crazy, I thought it said the Hierophant. Oh, the Hermit. It's still the same message, but okay, you manifested something, but you didn't learn from it. But now it's the Hierophant energy. The Hermit. It means that you didn't go within. You didn't go within to take some time out to think about your actions and what think about what your part was in whatever it is. You didn't go in. You didn't go in and then reflect on how you could have been part of the problem. Okay, so it's unfortunate, but whoever this person is, Libra, in your energy, if it's you, it's saying something you wanted, you got, but you may have there may have been drama. You may have fussed about it. You may have not known how to handle it. Or it says two of swords. You have two people uncertain. Somebody's uncertain on whether to still keep dealing with you, or you want to deal, or you keep dealing with them. But you would know who this is, because it would be somebody that's not taking responsibilities for their own actions. With the Hierophant upside down, you're blaming other people, but you got what you wanted. But you're telling people you didn't get what you wanted. You're saying you didn't get what you wanted, but it says that you did, because the magician is here. It's saying the magician says you got what you wanted, because the magician doesn't just appear. If it does, the magician appears when there's a manifestation. The manifestation says that you asked for something, you asked for help in all areas, and you got it. But when you got it, you made it hard for someone to deal with you. Okay, you made it hard for others to deal with you, or they made it hard for you. Depends. But in the end, the trumpet sounds, the tower's gonna fall. It says you're gonna have to. You don't have a choice but to be enlightened. You don't have a choice but to learn now. Okay, first you had a chance to go into hermit mode and reflect on your behavior, or whoever, to reflect on their behavior, on how you were treating a certain situation. You just refused. It says you refused to think about it, to go into reflection or get counseling or something. You just refused. You're being stubborn. But judgment is here for all air signs. I guess now I just saw a whole new Libra. You're definitely air sign. There's an air sign class coming up, the boot camp coming up in about, I think it started this week. The residue of it started this week. You're about to have air sign boot camp. All air signs, calling air signs. Your boot camp starts this week. Some of you are going early this week, next week, but your boot camp is starting. So judgment is here for all air signs. I've seen it come out for all air signs mostly. Um, all right. There's a lesson you have to learn. It is not punishment. It is spiritual growth. You will have to learn a lesson. It says you'll be in your head about it. It says um, definitely. Um, okay, Libra. That was good. Okay. You have Pisces. All right, Pisces. All right, Pisces. What's going on with your energy? Okay. All right, Pisces. This is the 7 no, the 11/7/2025 reading, okay? That means with the last one with Libra's energy, that means um the the thing is that in order for you to well, okay, it's not really you're in unfinished business, because we're in the 11/7, means that a lot of people are gone to have reached the success card, but you went straight from judgment to a tower, meaning that you are still in the 7/11 energy, meaning that you have unfinished business. This is why you're going to school. This is why you're going to be going to air school, air sign school, starting this week, next week. But you will start to see that things will start, the tower will fall very soon on some of the things that you have not reflected on, or not given people the benefit of the doubt, something you're not taking accountability for. You're not Yeah, you're not taking accountability for your own actions in whatever happened between you and someone else, or someplace else. So you're being made to go to boot camp. It is not a punishment. It is a way for you to learn how to be, um, to stop being narcissistic, egotistical, and selfish. Okay, and think about others too. Um, uh, and take accountability for your own actions. Okay, do some reflecting and see what could you have done better. Okay, and taking responsibility for your own acts. Okay. Um, okay, so that was that was Libra's unfinished business. So Libra is still in unfinished business when it comes to the that type of character. Some Libras are already in the success, because your energy is probably, you probably took from other signs, and that helped you while you were reflecting in hermit mode. Some of you did take your hermit mode seriously, but the air sign that didn't is the one that has to go to boot camp. Okay, But if you're a Libra sun sign, but you used the other signs to help you meditate and reflect and help you succeed and go past this level where you don't have to take the class. So all air signs will have to take the class. Okay. Anyone using air sign energy. Okay. So if you're a narcissist, you'll be in that class. Okay. All right. So we have Pisces. All right. We have Justice, Angel of Integrity, Blessings, Nine of Cups, King of Pentacles, Generosity, and King of Swords, Decision. Okay, Pisces. Okay, so we have blessings coming in, independent, emotionally independent, justice. So we're talking about integrity, okay, and someone being generous, and you pretty much with the blessings coming in, you have somebody that's very generous and makes good decisions. Okay, and these decisions are best. Okay, these decisions are best for you. Okay. Yeah. Wow. That's justice. It says you're getting justice here, so you must have done something right. Is there another card I should bring up? So I wanted to. Is there another card? Because I was going to put this up, but then I think there's another card. Oh, okay. I thought one fell, but I guess not. Okay, the Emperor, Angel of Wisdom. See? Okay, you're taking the lead because you've learned. Okay, so that's a lot of good cards. This person is very wise. Okay, so Pisces energy. We have justice here. We have fairness. Somebody that's emotionally stable, satisfied. You're content, emotionally content with this King of Pentacles, who's a boss, who makes decisions that are very strict but necessary. Okay, and then we have the Emperor. This is a leader. Okay, this is somebody that has a lot of wisdom. This is an amazing read so far. But what does this have to do with Pisces relationship wise? Okay, give me the. I mean, just give me something because I don't know what to clarify. Nine of Cups, maybe. Clarify Nine of Cups. Then we have the Moon card, but I'm putting that back in because I want to. But this, it's a full moon time. But let's see. Even when everybody is sad, or when you have the feeling of being sad, with the Moon card, with that we have the High Priestess here. What's hidden is that you're able to use the emotional lessons you've learned to heal when everybody else is in turmoil or feeling sad. You're able to you have enough. You've filled yourself with enough wisdom, enough emotional wisdom to. Okay, so you have enough cups for whatever comes your way. You can deal with whatever sadness or confusion comes your way, humiliation, shame. You have enough cups to fill yourself up that you do not need anyone else. Okay. It says you've had your fair share of things that's happened to you, that you had to build this up. It says you've had a fair share of love and hate. Okay. And while going through that, you've learned to be content, and build up yourself emotionally so that you don't depend on other people to make you happy. So no matter what they do, you're going to smile, you're going to laugh, they're going to try to make you feel sad with the full moon. You're going to have that type of energy. Uh-huh. I said, no matter what tower, no matter what thing they put in your path, You learn from it. Didn't I just say that you become enlightened? This is what I'm talking about. You've had your fair share of ups and downs. So when I say to clarify the Nine of Cups, it's saying the Moon card, no matter what turmoil comes your way, no matter the humiliation, the embarrassment, the things people put you through, you can still get up and be enlightened by that tower and smile and be happy again during your tower moment. You have enough wisdom, enough character in you. There you go. You've completed a cycle. You've gained wisdom. You have the ability to also treat someone that treats you you says you're generous. Okay, you have generosity. You're using the energy of a king of pentacles to be generous. Even if you hardly have anything, you're acting like a leader with your generosity. Okay, you may not have much, but you are giving with your emotions as well. You help others. You enlighten others. You inspire others. Okay, but see, you have also earned what it takes to be with. If you're looking for a masculine, if you're a feminine, looking for a masculine male. If you're a woman, feminine, looking for a masculine male in this King of Pentacles energy, the King of Swords, and the Emperor energy, you've done it. Justice says yes. You have I don't know how to explain it. You have what it takes. Oh goodness, my eye got really big. I was so surprised. Anyway, you have what it takes. You have enough emotional strength to deal with someone that is possibly busy working. You have enough strength to deal with a masculine male energy. Okay, uh, the reason I said masculine male because I'm talking about a man. But if you're a masculine female, then you've built up enough energy. Feminine energy has built up enough energy to approach you. Okay, they're not going to be clingy. Okay, clingy as in they're not they don't need you to grovel over them 24/7 to show that you love them. Just knowing that you hmm I don't see the King of Cups, but I see that you're with somebody that's content, that's emotionally stable. So you're meeting a male masculine that's in tune with his emotions. Okay, he's content. I mean, sorry, he's content with his emotions. Okay, and he doesn't need you um to be like all over him 24/7. He's okay when you go out with your friends, go shopping, go whatever, but you come home, you give enough loving and enough affection, you know that he or whoever you're with doesn't need to be babied. I don't know how to explain this. Okay, so you learn from tower moments. This masculine has learned from tower moments. Okay, this is a Pisces masculine. They learn from their tower moments. Maybe right now they're dealing with a tower moment and they're learning some type of wisdom from it. Somebody's emotionally content. Okay, they're working on their money, but just when they're emotionally content and working on their money, there's a tower moment right in between that. Okay, now how do they deal with it? Ooh, they this tower moment makes somebody here feels betrayed. Okay, is it the King of Pentacles? Is it you? Is it them? Who is it? Who feels betrayed? This tower, there's betrayal. Someone feels betrayal in this tower moment. Pisces. Let's see. Too many cards. Too many cards. It could be the end of a relationship, the end of a business partnership, because we have a King of Pentacles there. Could be the end of a partnership, a friendship, or a love relationship. Okay. Just when they thought they were emotionally stable, okay, then they may have met someone. It could be either love or family member. Something has something to do with money, generosity. Somebody that they cared about. It has something to do with money, though. Maybe somebody wasn't generous, or maybe they gave their emotions to someone and the person wasn't generous to them. Okay. All right. So give us the Tower. What's going on? The Queen of Pentacles. Uh-oh. The Queen of Pentacles. So it could be, did they fall out with a wife? The King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, or a potential partner that they could have, a potential partner. They fell out with a partner. If they're not married, then they're partners because they both make money. Okay. So if they're not married, then this is somebody's partner. Or if they are married, then there's possibly a divorce. Somebody's not getting, um, somebody's not emotionally satisfied. Okay. It could be that this Queen of Pentacles is saying, hey, they're leaving because they're not getting the emotional satisfaction, because this King of Pentacles is concentrating on their money. You see that everything is looking in that direction, towards their money, towards their business. Very um, focused on their job or leadership position, with the Emperor being here, leader, boss. Focused on being a boss and their money. Focused on money. Okay, so they're focused on their money. There may be a King of Pentacles that is working with a King of Swords. Maybe it's their boss. Maybe they work together, partners. Um, the King of Swords makes a decision that is very wise. What's very wise? What's going on? It could be that a couple is getting a divorce with the justice system there. They could be getting a divorce because, or a separation, or it could be a universe divine twin flame split. Okay, it could be that these two are meant to be together, to grow together, to build together, and this is just spiritual warning that there's a tower that's going to enlighten a potential Queen of Pentacles, that this King of Pentacles doesn't have time for them. Maybe they become enlightened that, okay, well, they don't have time for me. Well, let me use these emotions to heal myself, right? And move on. So there may be a spiritual divorce. Even if you're not legally married on this plane, this earth, you know, I'm not, it could be that this is just a spiritual divorce between you and your soulmate or twin flame. It's a final, somebody's finally fed up of not getting the emotional support, and they feel betrayed. It could be that the King of Pentacles feels betrayed, or the Queen of Pentacles. Either way, one of you feels betrayed. Ah, something about, ooh, there goes this again. Somebody's going to get public recognition. There's a new perspective and someone needs to heal. Somebody has healed. Okay. Somebody has healed. And after that, they see a new perspective on this tower moment, because the tower moment is to help you become enlightened. So they see a new perspective about the relationship. They go into healing from this betrayal. The betrayal, this tower moment could mean anything. It could mean anything. It could mean infections. It could mean diseases. It could mean divorces. It could mean an accident. It could mean anything here, because we have the Ten of Swords, the Tower and the Ten of Swords, betrayal. Anything is possible here. Okay. public recognition. There's a new perspective on this betrayal and then healing from it. You're seeing a new perspective. And when you see that new perspective is when you see a new perspective in healing. Okay. The new perspective also comes, mm-mm, I can't get that yet. But the new perspective also comes with the Queen of Pentacles realizing their worth. Okay. They're realizing that, okay, well, I can do this myself. Okay. Hold on. I just don't want this to mess up. Okay. I'll be right back. I have to put this right here. Okay. Well, the computer mouse fell, so I had to go get that. Okay, so we have the world card here saying that something this the cycle is complete. So when you see this new perspective, there what is this new perspective? The new perspective is that from this healing, while you're healing, you see a new perspective on this relationship. Okay, this public recognition. This is just then the world card is okay. There's some okay. The world card was at the bottom. Let's go ahead and shuffle because there's got to be something. What is this new perspective? You can't just go from new perspective. Okay. Okay. So it could be that judgment. There you go. The new perspective makes it makes you make the judgment a judgment to do what? Ace of Swords. Tell the truth. Judgment is to tell the truth. Tell the truth to yourself. Tell yourself the truth. Just admit to yourself that that relationship, that person's all about money, or judgment comes and then you find out the truth. It could be through other readers. You do a pull for the energies. It could be something. The truth comes to you. Judgment says, okay, let's give you a new perspective. Let's tell you the truth. Okay. You find out the truth of on why this betrayal happens, or your judgment is that you're being told to ask the person the truth. Wait for this person to tell you the truth, but they only have a certain time limit to get you to tell you the truth. They only have but so long to tell you the truth. Okay. Empress. Wow. To tell you the truth about, or you can tell them the truth. The judgment is that you want to tell them the truth on how you feel, maybe about having children or past children or children you didn't have, okay, or you could have had. Maybe you're telling this person the truth and they're all about their money, okay. Oh, why did that card do that? Why did that card do that? It literally flipped upside down. It's like no, it literally like it came out just to flip. That was so weird. It came out just to flip upside down. The card literally slipped out and then it's like in midair flipped. King of Cups. That was so weird to see. As I was saying what I was saying, the King of Cups is like, yeah, they're all about their money, not about their emotions. So the whole time, your new perspective is like the Queen of Pentacles is like, you would be about the money if the person was not so concentrated on their money. It's kind of like maybe this person has it all. Okay, they know how to deal with money. They know how to budget. I mean, well, yeah, they're King of Pentacles. They should know how to budget. Okay, they know how to make money. May not know how to budget, but they know how to make money. Okay, they're very strict and they're wise. But that's what their money says. They turn their back on you because they're concentrating on themselves, their money, their job, their position, their status. This person cares about status and money. This is why the tower is going to fall between the both of you because you're looking at your pentacle like, wow, we were supposed to work together. So it's not saying that you have this pentacle. It's saying that you were supposed to be their Queen of Pentacle. Okay. It says justice says it's only fair that you check the temperature of this King of Pentacles, and when you check the temperature of this to see how they feel about you, you find out they don't really care. They care about the money, and they don't care to add you as a partner or make you their spouse, so that you can become the Queen of Pentacles as well. Because once you're their spouse, you become their equal, right? Because you share the same income. So you become the Queen of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. But this feels like betrayal badly. So it's going to cause you to heal and see a new perspective. While you're healing, you're going to begin to see a new perspective, and you're going to be wanting to be seen and heard. You want a partner that's going to be proud to be in front of you with other people and heard, publicly recognized. But I don't think you're even with this person. This person's back is towards you, meaning that you're not being publicly recognized. Hold on. Hmm. Okay. You're not being publicly recognized as this person's significant other. Okay. And that may be a challenge for you or a problem for you. Okay. And I don't blame you. But it says that you feel betrayed and you're going to see a new perspective of, I deserve better. I deserve to be seen. I deserve to be with someone that publicly recognizes me as their person. And so you're going to call judgment and decide to finally tell yourself the truth. Okay, own up to the fact that you just, you were holding on to something that wasn't there. You tried. Okay. As long as you want, when you go into the healing, you start to acknowledge your part, your role in this, that maybe you were just holding on to it because you wanted a relationship. Okay, I'm not sure why that the mouse is. Okay, hold on. Okay, all right. So yeah, the Empress is here. He says the truth is that the universe is like judgment. It's like you're being told by your higher self. The truth is, Empress, this person doesn't care for you like that. They don't want you. You need to tell yourself, this person doesn't want me. Everything they're doing, they're turning their back on you. And you have to say it with your own words, they really don't want me. Because the card says this person doesn't want you emotionally. They don't want to invest in you. They don't want to give you marriage or commitment. They don't want to give you their feelings. They refuse. The cup is this is a king that's upside down. A king, not a page, not a knight. This is a king that's upside down, that doesn't want to tell you how they feel. And they're very narcissistic. This is uh someone that, yeah. This is someone that speaks to you like you're, that it belittle, they talk to you like you're a stranger, or the way they talk to you is like a belittling, okay? Yeah. This is not somebody that's nurturing you. Your this is not somebody that wishes to nurture you emotionally. This is somebody that's actually comes to you, and you pour out your heart, and they just sit there and listen. They're not pouring back into you. They're not going to do it. And this person is not emotionally stable. Okay. This person doesn't know how to, they're a king. It says they should be emotionally stable because they're king level. They're in that king level. But this is a king that doesn't know how to talk to you, how to emotionally invest in you. Okay. They know how to invest in other ways. Okay. In their business, their money, but they don't know how to invest into you emotionally. And when they come to you, they're not going to tell the truth. Whatever they're saying is a lie. Is some of these people that, with the Empress being right there and the king being upside down above the Empress, okay, it tells me that this person possibly wants to get you pregnant, or wants to hook you in, but they're not telling the truth. That it looks like you're in a sexual position right here looks like you're upright. This king is on the upside down. It looks like you're in a sexual position. You're telling them, I mean, this is the Empress. You're possibly going to be pregnant because the King of Cups the King of Cups upside down. Okay, he's definitely going to spill his cup. You know what I mean? Definitely going to spill that cup, but get you pregnant. You're going to be is to make, if this will make you happy. That's what they're thinking. If that's going to make you happy, okay, you're going to tell them how you really feel about them. But in another case, this may be just somebody that just becomes intimate with you and does not get you pregnant. Okay, I'm just saying. But this is somebody that's going to lay down with you. Okay, and you are very fertile. It says some of you may be very fertile because it's all in yellow. You may be fertile when this person lays with you, but they're not going to get you pregnant. Okay, you're not going to be pregnant. Okay, but you're going to tell this person the truth. Maybe tell them why you don't want to be pregnant either, because you're afraid that they may not. They're afraid that the relationship is too on and off, and you want to know it's going to be stable. They're not going to tell you. It says they're not going to tell you that it's going to be stable. They're going to leave you guessing. So when they leave, you need to close out this cycle. It's done. It's done. You did what you did. You told them the truth. You poured out your heart. You're the Empress. You may have cried. You poured out your heart. Nothing. Not a thing. Doesn't care. Okay? This is somebody you say you love. Close out the cycle. Okay? Close out the cycle. Learn from it. Hierophant, learn from it. What happens when you close out the cycle? What happens when you close out the cycle? Okay? All right. There you go. What's this? True love, the Hierophant, on his way. True love is on his way to you. Okay? The Chariot. What's the Hierophant? I mean, the Chariot. There you go. There you go. Oh. Mm. Okay. Okay. So, didn't I tell you in another video that this person was using your strength They're using your energy to hold on to another person, a relationship. So this person, this King of Cups, they didn't want to commit to you. They have something going on somewhere else that they want, and your energy gives them strength to build whatever traditional relationship they're looking for. You're just not it. You're not traditional enough for them. You're not marriage material to them. That's what they're saying. You're not going to be their Queen of Pentacles. You're not what they think is marriage material. So they're not going to share these feelings with you, but you've given them enough strength, enough energy to go and build their family, the traditional relationship that you want. They're going to build it somewhere else. That's why the cards fell like this on top of the King of Cups. This is why they're not sharing their feelings with you, because they only came to get that Empress energy. They only came to get your energy. That's why they lay down with you. They had intimacy with you, and you told them how you felt, the truth. You told them the truth. Tell the truth. You told them the truth, but this was orchestrated. The trumpets, it says judgment is here. Judgment is going to be made when you both are intimate and you pour out your feelings and they give you none in return. Okay? Because they're holding those feelings back. They're like, oh man, I know what to say. They're going to take those feelings, they're going to take it and go and build everything that you said, Empress, everything, the loving, the everything you mentioned, the things you did. They're going to go back and build and take that energy and build and make love to the other person that they really want. And they're going to say some of the stuff that you said. I'm not, go to my other reading. I already said it. Some of the things that you said during lovemaking, or some of the honest things that you said to this person, how you felt, they're going to say some of those things to the person that they're wanting for a traditional relationship. And it's kind of like they're hoping that they can hold on to you for a long time, for infinity, to continue building. Okay. But they don't know that you are the source of their infinite. I mean, they may know. They may know, because that's why they came and lay down with you. They may know, okay, that you are the source of the infinite strength to build their empire. Okay. Well, anyway, here's your stuff. Okay. And you're going to be looking good, strutting, looking good. Okay. Fashion, your fashion is gonna be nice. You're gonna be looking good. Don't even worry about it. Look, Queen of Cups, right behind it. See? Love, love's coming in. Don't even worry about it. Cycle's closed. But then let's find out. Now that oh gosh, there goes the message. Ooh-wee. This person is gonna, when they find out that you have this new love, you probably have you have this chariot. Love is coming. Okay, love is coming in into your future. Um, this is Pisces. Okay, don't worry, it's in your future. True love, but this person may be trying to get back to you after the cycle is complete to continue to siphon from your energy. Okay, it says that they may, with the chariot here, they may come back. Okay, to offer you a cup of love if you have seen a new perspective and reject them. But I don't see a card of rejection. Okay, I don't see it. Quickie. Okay, this person is coming in for a quickie. They think that if they have a quickie with you and offer a cup of love, but why are they offering a cup of love? Because you're being protective. You're blocking them or protecting yourself from them. Somebody, you're blocking someone. You're done with it, and they need your energy. Okay, they need your energy to build strength. They wore out. So whatever energy they took from you, it wore out. They need more. So they're thinking, it says they're going to try to come back to offer a cup of love, but you're going to be defensive. Okay, because that cycle's closed. It's saying you should close that cycle. Okay. Why are you why defensive? Why is it? Why the seven of wands? Why do you have the 7 of wands here? Why are you so defensive? Right? Ooh, there's the queen of wands because they're getting their karma. You're being told to close that cycle, okay? Because they have to receive their karma for what they did. And there's Saturn right above your wand. You are actually walking karma, okay? You're saying you're gonna have to pay for what you did. You're tired of them. I think it's just you're blocking them. You're protecting yourself from this person because they're dealing with karma at this time for what they've done to you and other people. They have to learn their lesson. What are you doing now? What are you going to be doing in the future? Oh man, what's going on here? Yeah, rejecting offer. So you're rejecting their offer, protecting yourself, blocking them. You're possibly not returning messages, blocking the messages, or this person, you're protecting yourself from them. All right, so what's all this? So we have the 5 of cups, sorrow. You're blocking them now. You are blocking this person now. They feel hurt. They feel sad. Why are they sad? Why are they sad? Why else are they sad? All right, because justice is here. Because you made a justice call. You said it's only fair that they get their karma for what they've done. You want them to feel what you felt, but it's not your choice though. You're actually just doing what the universe is calling you to do. Let them feel that karma. It's justice. That's what's happening. It's only fair that they feel how you felt. Okay. All right. All right. Anything else? The King of Cups upside down. Give me a card for the King of Cups upside down. About this justice, this. We have 7 of Cups upside down and the Ace of Wands upside down. My goodness. Wow. They don't want it's like there's no new beginning with you, and they're not one of your options. It's kind of like they see that you have a new beginning and they're not invited because it looks like here you're using, you see that wand? Okay. That's a wand of a dream come true. They're not getting a dream come true. You see the hands, the 2 hands on there, meaning that's something that you wanted. That's a dream come true. Okay. But they're not having a dream come true and you're not making them one of your options. You have your options open, right? But look, you're using that same sword, that same wand that's right there, that wand that's upside down. You're blocking them. So that's what they have to look at. The wand is blocking them, meaning that that's upside down. This new beginning, you're blocking them from a new beginning with you. Okay, that's that wand. This wand right here that you're holding is the one that's upside down to them. They're not getting a dream come true. Your new beginning. Your new beginning would have been their dream come true. Whatever your new beginning is. Okay. And they're realizing that you're not going to make them one of your options. They're no longer one of your options, okay? You're not going to choose them. You're not going to offer them any cups. And it's so crazy that this person has other options and they're refusing to see those options. They only have eyes for you. That's what I'm getting. I just heard, I only have eyes for you. I only want you. You're my dream come true. But they're not getting it. It's upside down. Suddenly you're their wish come true. And in some of these cases, some of these people may already be in, this may be a divorce where somebody is that betrayed you is wanting to come back to you. Okay. But there's somebody here that's possibly fixed that can't have children anyway. So even if you're intimate with this person, they can't have children. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing. But there's definitely some type of either somebody wants to be intimate with you, wants to have a baby with you, and you may be saying no. I see a no here. It's a no with the King of Cups upside down. Even though they're going to spill the seed, right? They're you know what I mean, but it's not going to produce a baby. Not with this, not this scenario. Okay, there's no baby here with the King of Cups upside down. Okay, even though it looks like they're intimate. Let me put my shorts down here. There's no baby being produced there. Okay, so it's not the if they were to, if someone was to say they got pregnant by this King of Cups, it'd be a lie. But we don't. I don't think the Empress is doing that in this because the Empress is upright. Okay, the Empress is not lying. Going to lie about that in this scenario. Someone's just not going to get pregnant. You might just tell them you're not interested in being pregnant. Okay, you might be on birth control or not. Wow, this King of Cups. We have the Emperor. Could be somebody in position of power, a leader, or an Aries, an emperor, okay. A boss, could be a business person. Okay, give me another one for the King of Cups upside down. Wow, what do you, come on, the Queen of Pentacles upside down. Come on. That's because this person cannot get into your pockets. They, or they can't get you, they can't make you their queen. Somehow you're rejecting them. They're just not interested. You're not interested. You're done. You feel betrayed and you're done. This person may have gotten a divorce just to run back to you. And you're like, no, no, I'm good. So in some cases, some of you may not even be intimate with this King of Cups and they want to be. They won't have a chance. You're telling them you made a final judgment. They put you last and you're done. This person really wants to be intimate with you. This person wishes they can have a baby with you. Um, yeah, they see you as rejecting them. No chances. There's no new beginning. And the Queen of Pentacles, this person now wants to like spend on you. They want you to be their Queen of Pentacles. Okay, this is what they want now. But I don't see a cup where it says that they even love you. But it could be that this is the cup of love that they're trying to offer you, and you'll be defensive. This person is now saying they love you, okay, but they're dealing with karma. It says they're going to come in and say they love you. Somebody may even tell you that they're divorced, okay, with another justice card here. And they're feeling really, this is somebody that's really sad, okay? And you're saying no. Somebody's saying no. They're done. They've had enough of it. And somebody may be wanting, there may be a divorce where this person may be wanting their spouse back, and their spouse is like, their ex-spouse is like, no. They're 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 professing their love, but they were really greedy and they cared only about their money when they were in the relationship. Now that the spouse is getting a divorce, all of a sudden, you know, they want the relationship back. But that could be one of the scenarios. Okay. That's there. It's one of the possibilities. All right, it's Pisces. I'm gonna do the other readings later because I'm really tired, sleepy. So that's Pisces reading. Oh, wait a minute. Let me do these cards. Let me go ahead and do my cards. Let me give me a oracle message for this reading. Okay. Give me an oracle message. Okay. He said this is so unfair. Oh my gosh. You can't make my cards up. It says unfair. He's like, it's so unfair. That's crazy. But healing begins for you. That's what it said. Healing begins for whoever it is that doesn't want the relationship. And then we have Ace of Wands. You can't make this up. You know what? I just said the Ace of Wands, right? That's the only card that flipped out for this reading so far. The Ace of Wands. They're saying it's not fair that they can't have this new beginning with you. I told you my cards are really amazing. So if you're interested in purchasing my cards, just let me know. Okay. Okay. So this says unfair. That's unfortunate. Okay. But it says that you're moving on, you're healing. And, so yeah, the Ace of Wands is you going towards your new beginning. Okay. Closing out a cycle. All right. That's it for now.